Yeah. Da 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 da. Yeah. I'm annoying, right? Yeah. Make room.
Hello, gorgeous people. I decided to put together this 1920s inspired flapper girl look because I mean the Great Gatsby just came out and everyone's just obsessed with 1920s makeup and hair. I obviously didn't go with a Carrie Mulligan inspired look because she's hardly got any makeup on in the movie. I think she's just done her crease and that's about it, so there's no point doing a look that's inspired by her, but I wanted to do something nice and theatrical, inspired by the 1920s. So you can tell by my outfit I'm wearing a sequins dress with pearls and a fancy hairband. And now talking about the makeup, this is definitely not your daily look because it is very loud, as you can tell, with the eyes and the lips. This is a great look to wear if you plan on going for a theme party, if it's Halloween, or even if it's like a Great Gatsby inspired or 1920s inspired party, then I think this is a great look for that. And in this video, for the first time, I'm doing hair and makeup. I'm not a hair expert, but I've still decided to give it a go. So if you'd like to find out how I achieved this look, then please keep watching. Next, set your foundation with a powder. I'm using C4 from MAC. The reason I'm using a very cool color is because I want my foundation to be fairly pale. Next, using a dark foundation powder, I'm going to contour my face. I'm going to start with my nose. I've done a detailed tutorial on how to contour your face, and do check that one out. I'm going to be really quick with this one. Then I'm going to highlight my face with a very light shade. I'm using an NC25. Apply some of that under my eyes. We'll keep the blush for last. Now I'm going to define my eyebrows, and back in the day they all had very skinny eyebrows, and it had a very round shape to them. I normally go for a box square, but then I'm going to keep it fairly round this time. And I'm trying my level best to not make it any thicker, but instead make it nice and defined. Just blend it out with a brow brush. Now it's time for the most crucial part of this look, which is the eye makeup. And I'm going to start off by applying a primer from Benefit. This is called Stay Don't Stray. This is the first time I'm using this product, so I can't really tell much about it. I was in Sephora the other day, and after I made some purchase, the lady gave me a free sample, so I'm going to try this product out. I'm going to start off my eye makeup with my black one Jumbo Eye Crayon from Mikyajy, and I'm just going to create a very rough eyeliner. Then I'm going to use this black one line and shadow pencil and create a round shape like this. Be very rough with this one. Normally in all my eye makeup videos I create a triangular shape, but then for this particular look we want a very round shape in the corner because the entire eye makeup needs to look nice and round. And I'm gonna go up all the way to my brow. I know this is looking really strange right now, but we're gonna blend the whole thing out. And then I'm gonna blend the whole thing out with this smudger. I'm going to blend in, touch the top of my eyebrow and pull it down to the sides of my nose, the area that we contoured earlier. Use the same pencil and create a very dark black line and pull it down to the sides of your nose, the area that we contoured earlier. Before applying my eyeshadow, I'm going to take my MAC loose powder in the shade NC30, quite light, and I'm going to dust it my lower lids just to avoid any kind of eyeshadow fallout because we're going to use some really dark colors. Then I'm going to take this shade from L'Oreal. It's almost like an eyeshadow base in the shade Pebble Grey. And I'm going to apply it all over my top lids and just give it a shape like this with my eyeshadow brush. Blend the whole thing out. Apply some in the bottom lids as well and give your eyes a very round shape. Then I'm going to use one of my favorite eyeshadow quads ever. It's from Maybelline. It's got some beautiful shades of purple and brown and nude and champagne, and the name of this quad is Time for Wine. I'm going to take some of that purple color, apply it over that grey base. Then I'm going to take this shimmery bronze color and apply over it. Using this champagne color, I'm going to highlight my brow bone. Then using a pencil top brush, take some more of that champagne color and apply it in this area right here. Next, take this nude color and using my favorite MAC 217 blending brush, I'm going to take some of that color and reduce any harsh lines. Then take a black eyeshadow, any eyeshadow of your choice, and I'm going to apply it all over my lash line and create that proper round shape. You can soften this line with a blending brush. I want to give some shine to my eye makeup, so I'm going to use my NYX Glitter Cream Palette with these shades of purple. Take some of that purple color and apply it all over my lids. Then I'm going to take this shiny lavender color just to give it a very dramatic theatrical look. I'm going to apply some in my bottom lids as well, and I'm going to use a Q-tip for that. Dust off that loose MAC powder that we applied earlier. Now the lips is a very crucial part of this makeup. Back in the day they all had very narrow lips. Well, at least it was considered to be beautiful back in the day. So I'm going to keep my lips very narrow but still very pouty. Keep the cupid's bow very, very sharp. Okay, I forgot to apply my mascara. I'm going to do that last since we've started with the lips already. And for lipstick, I'm going to use the shade Good to Be Bad from MAC. It's from their Cremesheen collection. It's a very dark cocoa color. Now I'm going to mix another color on top. So to reduce the shine, I'm going to dab the lipstick with some tissue paper. Now I'm going to go over this with the shade Violette from MAC. I would never wear a color like this on a regular day, but I'm going to apply it over this since our eyeshadow has got hints of purple. Now I'm going to go a bit crazy with my lashes, and I just recently discovered this new mascara from Sephora. It's called Outrageous Volume. Now I've heard some rave reviews about this and I've used it a few times. I like it, I'm not saying I don't, but it can be slightly clumpy. But then again, it does give the effect of really crazy false eyelashes. Take a look. For the cheeks, I'm going to use the shade Sakura from MAC's Mineralized Blush. And I'm going to create a round shape right on the apples of my cheek to give it that dolly effect. And that pretty much completes the makeup. And here is the final look, a beautiful 1920s inspired flapper girl, or the Great Gatsby inspired look, whatever you like to call it. Now what makes the 1920s makeup different from what we wear today is the fact that, and also these are a few things that I always tell you never to do, but this is a theme makeup, so it's okay to be a little daring with it. As you can tell, I've worn my eyeshadow all the way to my eyebrow, which is so 1920s. My lip color is really bright, and so is my eye makeup. I always tell you, if your eye makeup is heavy, go subtle on the lips, and the other way around. But here, this is all about heavy eyes and heavy lips. And the cheeks, if you've noticed, I've gone really round with the products that I've used in this video. I have listed them at bottom bar. If you've enjoyed this tutorial, then please subscribe to my channel and do share my videos. I'm looking forward to listening to your feedbacks on this particular look, because it is very different from the last few videos that I have made. Those have been more wearable stuff, and this is a little more theatrical. So thank you so much for watching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Da 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 da. Yeah. I'm annoying, right?